Hello, this is the second part of the other video, part one of the coronavirus or COVID-19 division is equal division. So they have divided us, and the key for them is divide, rule, and fear, to inject fear to the human race, to the human beings. And if you are aware that you're not your body, that you're more than that, you expand your consciousness and you start to connect into the true self, and you start getting more and more information of the true nature of what you really are. So there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, there's nothing to be afraid, because you don't identify yourself with the body anymore. So so you don't have anything to fear. You are not fearful to death. You're not fearful to speak your truth. If anything goes wrong, if you see anything wrong with this hoax, I mean, so you speak it. You speak with the truth. You're doing the correct thing as a human being, and doing that, and doing the correct thing as a human being, that's a great thing for the human race. The universe will always protect you, and the universe will always help you, because you're saying the truth. You're helping the human race. So I invite you to do that, and I invite you to do some research on quantum physics, because the quantum physics is the science that do some researches on beyond your perception, on beyond your five senses, that you cannot perceive, that everything is consciousness, that everything is alive, that all the things that you see around you is full of aliveness, like the energy that makes that tree grow, and my heart beats, and the birth of the birds, and all the energy that surrounds everything, that underlies everything, is the same, and that's consciousness, and that's what you are, and that's what I am, and that there's no separation between you and me, that we are the same. We are the same in essence. We are just one, but they have kept that secret for thousands of years of human race, so human beings can know that they are limited, that they are just little things that cannot do anything. But we are the universe. The universe lives within us, and we're connected to that source. So it's time to wake up, guys. Do some research. These people are losing their power, and they're very afraid of that. That's why they contradict the information, and that's why they inject fear in every country in the world. Like, for an example, I live in Mexico, but the agenda is the same for every country, because I have people in all over the world, and they are working on the same way. Every president in every country is following the agenda. So it's the same terror, psychological campaign through human race, through human mind, so they can control you, and they can hijack your mind, and you cannot think for yourself, so they can think for you, so the media can think for you, so the social media can talk for you, because they have a lot of bots over there that inject fake news and try to inject fear, and that's the method, or that's the way that they do things. So we need to stop that. We need to get together as a humanity, and to evolve as a human race, because in essence we are just one, but we don't know it. You see me a lot different than you, but that's just an illusion. In essence, underlies that. Beyond that, we are more than this body. So we need to create a new consciousness. We need to expand our consciousness, and we'll be free. We will be free. So let's see this as an opportunity too, that we can grow, that even this thing looks very negative, it's also positive if we look at it in that way, if we expand our consciousness, and this will be a huge and massive awakening in human race. So yeah, we need to do that. We need to get united all together. We need to create unity in human race beyond everything, beyond barriers, beyond borders, beyond everything, because we're all the same, and they have divided us through thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years. So it's time to get united. It's time to get united. It's time to remember who we really are in essence. So you can do some research on Asian civilizations like the Sumerians, like the Egyptians, like the Mayas, like the Mazatecs, like the Olmecs, and they all connect to those gods, to those reptilian races. So there is a lot of history that has been hidden in the human race, in the human history. So it's time to remember who we really are and to connect again with that source. So I just wanted to make this video because we need to work very hard as a human race, and to start uniting to start getting united, to be all one again, to be all one again, to create unity, and in the conscious level or the collective consciousness, to create oneness. So I say hello to you from Mexico, guys, and from Mexico, that Mexico is just a mental concept, a mental construct that they have invented. They invented all the borders, all the names, all the languages, but we all just one, human race and beyond. Human race, we're consciousness. So I send you a hug, guys. I send you a lot of light, and if you see this video, you will be very lucky, because you will perceive my energy, my positive energy. So I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye bye.